Hello, travelers. It is good to see you once more. We are back here in Timberborn, and, well, thankfully, very, very thankfully, the last update did not actually break anything here, so we didn't lose any of the mods. Everything is going full steam. And we left off, well, we wanted to build this. This is our water wheel setup, and with two badwater... Ooh, sorry. I knocked something off my desk. With two badwater sources, we might be able to get a significant amount of water flow here. We are getting definitely a good amount, visually at least, over here. So overall, it does look like we are doing quite well. The other thing... Okay, you're probably going to need the builder's hut now. And in the current circumstances, let's make this a very high priority construction site, such that we have 8 beavers who are unemployed, and they should then join our workforce as builders. Although, yes, we should have the materials for it. Excellent. Now we have... unconnected. Oh. Oh. That was silly. Now we have an injured beaver, which is fine. They will rest up a bit. And so far, it looks like they're being smart enough to not do dumb things, at least. So I don't need to put in a random... Well, I may need to. If they can't do it, they're going to make the stairs and the scaffolding anyways. So while that is running, I want to take a look at our food situation. We do have... That's getting eaten very quickly. We are not getting a lot of mangrove roots eaten, which is rather surprising. So this right here, I don't know exactly what to do with it. I believe they only have one. That is aquatic. On the other hand, I believe, yes, that is the only aquatic thing that they have. And this does make a good reservoir. And thankfully, so far, we do not seem to need a lot of extended... Wait, no, what am I thinking? Yes, we don't need to do a lot of forceful irrigation. We have this irrigation section right here, and it's actually not going as far as I wanted to because the water is actually one elevation higher than the rest of this. So it does not actually, it doesn't go as far. What I could do is I could blow out everything down here. And let's actually see if I can do that. Am I allowed to do that? Yes, I can do that. I am allowed to do that. So, with that, I could blow out that and make it go a little farther, which would be nice. I don't quite know if we should really be forceful at this moment. The other issue is when the drop ends here...
You know that water and electronics don't mix very well, right?
Hello there, Yuki. And Yuki, apologies for being so late. As I noted on Blue Sky, there was a very significant, for lack of a better term, issue with my ISP. It has been since resolved, I hope, for now. But in any case, I'm here now. Although it does mean a shorter stream. Hopefully, we still get a lot of good things done. So the other thing I want to take note of is, well, I do want to section this area off. And do I have... Let's get ourselves a nice floodgate. And for now, we're going to put the floodgates right here at 0. When the drop kicks in... Ah, now I know why they have the options, that option to pause everything during a drop. But yes, when the drop kicks in, I need to pull this up so that we keep all the water in here intact. And we can, if we really, really need to, put a water dump somewhere here in order to... Well, that's problematic. And rather foolish of me. I curse thee. May your crashes be many and your backups few.
My man. Well, if you think you're up to the task.
What the bloody hell? Really? That did not work. Okay, I'll refund that. Why did that not... Oh. I know why. So what happened was... I know. What happened in this case was... With the network issues I was having, I used Mix It Up in order to do those... do the quest things. Mix It Up, in the meantime, just did not actually... reconnect. So, hopefully now it should be good. And there we go. It should be up again. I feel like they're not smart enough to...
Really? Did you not have enough to do already?
I feel like I've seen that hobby one a lot. Such as it is. Okay, so the other thing... Oh, right. I forgot to turn the music on. That's the other scuff part, huh? There we go. Alright, we are chewing through our logs fairly quickly. And... the tunnel is actually pretty important. Okay, centrifuge can go off. And we can now... Actually, what would be good? How many hauling posts do we have? We have 1, 2... Let's see. Let's think about it. These planks are... Okay, that's because we're running out of storage. My favorite hobby is to drown. I mean, responsibly keep both witches hydrated every day. Although, to be absolutely fair, if you didn't remind me, I'd absolutely forget. Yeah, a lot of this is just bodge fix after bodge fix. Could potentially... basically, if we outdo the ability to... If the foresters cannot keep up, then we will shut these off. So we have injured beavers, which is unsurprising. So with this, we are getting between 700 and... Yeah? So, that's barely anything. So, let's say 50, and then 200, so 450 out of these wheels here. Okay. So at least... Okay, this is good. This is very good. Now, the next thing that we are... One of the last things that we will need to do is... We are actually going to want to put some... We'll put floodgates here. And in order to do that, we are going to need some... Turn this off. We will need platforms. Now the other issue is we are going to have to blow out a good chunk of this. This has to get blown out. All of this here has to get blown out. Which is a shame. Oh my. Yeah, we are blowing through our length incredibly fast. It does seem like... Anyways, how are both of you? Not both of you. How are you doing, Yuki? Hopefully you're doing quite well. It looks like we are kind of maximized out regarding the... Do we have 10? Okay, hold on. I'm hearing something a little strange. Oh my gosh. I was so worried. I was absolutely worried about... Ah. I was hearing a weird sound, a weird rattling sound, and it was actually just the game itself. Okay, so that is being built. Those have been built. With that in place, we are still going to need quite a few people on building duty. I'm glad to hear that, Yuki. I'm really, really glad to hear that. Oh, did you see the news from Atria? Exciting, isn't it? Unfortunately, well, I want to call it unfortunate. It is just how it goes with my artist was a lot slower in comparison to Atria's, so I know 2 more days. Oh gosh, when she got it, she was so excited to be traveling. Huh? Need more housing, it seems. Okay. Yeah, it's off working hours right now. Are these guys even getting enough sleep? Okay. Draw. Oh, we should be fine. Alright, large row house. May need your priority. Alright. We are back and on top of our... Now, the question actually we need to, which I have not solved, is how am I going to wire these together? And I think I can wire these all together. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know that having the T's intersection may not be the most optimal there, but just in case I decide to, for some reason, extend this out even further. Yeah. I'm excited, and... I mean, patience, right? Patience is good. Alright, so they're still building. Oh my. Ah, and now I am out of planks. At some point, I should be in an equilibrium in terms of beaver, our car's planks. I mean, we'll get it started. We are kind of in dire need of more planks, which is extremely amusing. Because I was at a point where I was worried. Oh no, I don't have enough planks. I mean, sorry, I'm overflowing on planks. What do I do? And it looks like, for the most part, we have enough howlers. We have storage for fermented cassava? We should have storage for that. We have storage, it's just we cannot... They're eating it up so fast. We're still... Yeah, we'll take this. This might... And I'm sighing heavily right now. Yeah, that would be nice if I could put it over there, but the highest cliff that we have is roughly here. And we're going to need a lot of those to even things out. Oil press, we don't need that just yet. Large tank is kinda super important. but we are short on planks. The efficient mine is actually pretty important, at least later on. But first, we need to solve our power issues first. We can actually just keep going a little bit with some of our can I? Oh no, I can't. Because it needs treated place. So I think what I will do is, once this is all wired up, I mean, let's see. All of these should just require logs, which is good. With just logs, we should be fine. Something I can't think of, something that I can't consider is maybe putting in some irrigation here. Hello, Winter Ending! How are you doing this wonderful Wednesday? And as the kids say now, it is Wednesday, my dudes. Anyways, how are you doing? I'm glad to have you here. It's good to have the sluice. It's good to have the irrigation barrier. Kind of want the double dynamite. And dirt excavator is kind of important. Even though they moved it back a bit in terms of the progression, in the past, I put the dirt excavator here, which I can continue to do. I'm having a lot of unemployed viewers. This is actually a little on the concerning side. We are having a backlog of cassava, which means we do not have enough. Alright, I think at this point, we're not going to worry about this section here. So let's get ourselves... Pepper Shack is pretty good, and Wood Workshop is pretty important. For now, let's put in some more fermenters. Oh, that's a shame, but we'll be fine. I know this is very, very inefficient. And do we have soybeans? Can we start planting soybeans? What can I do with this section here? I can potentially... How is our food looking? Our kohlrabies are pretty used up. We do not need any more deep badwater. I think I will keep this section. This section here will just be residential. This section here is industrial, as well as up here. Or maybe I can move the agricultural zone somewhere around here even. However, we do kind of need to start sealing this off. And eventually, eventually what we can do is we can extend the badwater, I'm just gonna call it badwater circus. Alright, with that all in place, we should be able to blow this out. So let's blow out. Yeah, we are just straight out of place. Now, with all of that in place, okay, we are just consuming them so quickly. That is really, really fast. We have no mangroves. Well, let this dry out. Actually, it's good to have a dry out here. No more store space. Alright, then we don't worry about it. Let's blow this out. And we are still going to want oh my goodness, that requires planks as well. That's a bit of a ouch right there. Alright, let's save our planks for now. So, due to injury, I think it's actually fine to have some unemployed beavers. And unemployment is not necessarily bad. It's not enough jobs. And that is fine. We're going to get dirt excavator up and we're going to see if we can wire it to here, which was where I traditionally had it. This guy has... Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I'll see you on the other side of the ad jail. See, we are having... As our injuries kind of pile up. Okay. We should actually start thinking about how are we going to position our power. And just due to how this works, we're going to have to sacrifice at least one line, just like around here. We'll have at least a line around here of yeah, where the power can no longer work optimally. What am I saying? I'm starting to spout gibberish. What I mean to say is... the upward power shaft, downward power shaft. So if you're going to have to place our... We're going to end up with something like this. And I think that's fine. As long as we keep the access back here, we should be okay. And from there, we can start putting in our and ultimately it looks like we didn't need this, which is disappointing, which kind of means we do need to put in. All right, we need more science here. Right, we have the gears for this. Alright, engine is now on. What am I... I'm an idiot. I forgot. We're still in a drop. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Although I know some of you are contractually immune to them. All right, you have those in place there. I mean, why not? All right, we are back. For a little bit. We have enough. I mean, I want to say this is a temporary measure, but you know how this goes. You know how it always goes. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. All right. And it looks like our... All right, the floodgates here paid off. That is excellent. We are going to have to put them down once the drought ends. There, let's close the floodgates. And let us hope we do not flood. Oh, yikes. Look at that part of the map. Just all dried up. That is exceptionally slow. That is slow in a way that I did not think it could be this slow. Well, I am playing at 3x speed. Even so, that's not... Huh? That's it? That's all I can get? No. This can't be all I can get. Okay, that's a lot better. Oh. I mean, as contaminated as this is... Ugh. Do I really want to put a contamination barrier Frankly, yes. I actually did. Which means we're going to have to change our strategy in terms of how do we... Okay, let's turn that back on. Oh my. Even with all of this running, we're only kind of keeping up. That is rather disturbing. Okay. Well, with this flowing, we do have a very, very good power source right now. In fact, can we actually... Badwater discharge requires 300... Okay, we're in a good position now. Dirt excavator here, terrain block. And we can now rectify our past mistake with this down here. I do not know if... Anyways, we have this here. We want to build a dirt excavator. We'll do it over here. Now the obvious question is, how do we power it? The completely naive answer would be to do this. Aha. I think I now have an answer to how I wish to align things. So... See, with this, we are still capable of putting in our irrigation barrier. Which, yeah, it's a good thing. That is a very good thing. I don't know how much of this power setup we'll keep here. We can potentially leave a good amount of this so that the number crunchers can stay. But that takes 1,000 and these do not quite cut it. In any case, it looks like our fermenters have caught up, which is excellent. So, let us empower ourselves. So, the next thing I really need... Who is we? Am I speaking French? So, we can have our lumber mills stacking side by side here. Such that we can have our road in between here. And... hello, Kane. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well this evening. does call into question how do we want to relocate a lot of these. You see, these are not tall enough such that we can... We also want to put some consideration on where do we want our tube station. We're definitely going to have one here because it's going to be... I'm doing well, chilling for the night. And hello, Vesper. Hope you're doing well too. I was admittedly not doing well earlier. It's been rather stressful days for me. Between work, between medical stuff, and between just stuff trying to fix on this channel. It's been quite a trip. Thankfully. Very, very thankfully. I've gotten more or less most of the stuff sorted out now. Which is great. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what is a good way to basically... I'm doing okay, been hunting in wilds most of the night. Remember Zeolot? And their vendetta against Chautauqua? I won't lie, it is highly, highly amusing. So, something I do need to consider right now is... Okay. I'll have a lot of this here. I know that I could probably squeeze in a lot more workstations. But at the same time, I still actually need things like this lamp, believe it or not, is important. Like, this lamp will actually make them work better. And it's kind of a wild thing to say. Now, if I want to see this... Alright, let's take this out for a bit. I just realized I should probably just... And this only requires... Wait, their excavator... It does not require anything anymore. Wow. It's weird because... Dirt excavator requires treated plank, which is kind of far in the tree. The other thing is... Okay. Yeah, we'll put the tapper shack there. Now, with this out of the way, why am I even doing it like this? We're fine. You're fine. So this is actually going to be a little on the silly side. Okay. Incredibly silly. We can blow up this tile here. Let's do it. Or... So we're going to demolish a lot of these. We are still going to need to restore this. Let's make this a high priority. Oh gosh, I need to drink, that's right. My goodness, I really, really have forgotten. Alright. By the way, Vesper, King, have you seen Achio's recent big announcement? Get it? Ooh. So Atria finally has her live 2D. He has her live 2D model, and she'll be showing it off this Friday. Very, very exciting news. All right, so this is problematic because yeah, I'm assuming we are removing the... This will move away. That's fine. We are putting the line right here. So, we cannot put... We have this, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll have just a road here. Yes, we're going to just have a road here because we still need the hydration barrier. So this is going to be our arrangement. Which means we're going to need to blow out this section here. I mean, ideally, we'd have a way to jump up somewhere? Worst case is our access through this section will come through here. Yes, that will be the case then. There. That will work.
Another traveler. Welcome.
Hello, Riley. Thank you for the follow, and gosh, that was... My goodness. Now I'm absolutely flustered and rather... a little out of lost words. Anyways, how are you doing this wonderful Wednesday? It is Wednesday, yes. It is Wednesday. Again, good to see you. How is stream? So what ended up happening is I started a little late due to some connection issues with my ISP, which I have been grappling with for years. I mean, ever since I moved here, it's been an on and off thing, but only since I started streaming has it become a clear problem. But otherwise, I think things are going okay. I started the stream forgetting to turn my music on. What other scuff things did I end up doing today? I think actually, no, that's actually the worst thing that happened. That I started stream without my music. Unbelievable. I used that. He is stuck. Oh no. Oh no, that's a tragedy right there. Our streaming had gone half of our team was music for people watching in silence. I've done that as well. Where absolutely totally forgot. Like I've had to turn off sound for one reason or another, and then it just I forget to turn it back on. Oh, yes, this will work. Okay, actually, I have to ask, how did this guy get up here? Where did he go? No way. Alright, once he wakes up, get his food and drink. Okay, good. And we are out of bed still? Eh? Ah. Of course. I always do this. I'm like, okay, I'll replace this, and once everything else is set up, I'm going to redo this entire area. I've been saying this for like every single stream I have of this game, and it never, ever gets fixed. It never does. Nothing is so permanent as a temporary solution. Why are we low on planks? I think it's because I just dumped all of it into the number crunchers. Oh no. My population has been steadily increasing, which is concerning. I do not have enough jobs right now. Why do you do this to me? Why do I do this to myself? Absolute madness, I tell you. Wait. Can I, should I? No. Okay. Next phase. I'm going to have to blow this out. And we want to minimize the ugliness. How do we do that? Well, that's 1, 2, 3. That's the center point. This should be correct. I hope I'm correct. I'm going to be very upset if I'm not correct. This needs to get moved somewhere. I don't know where. And at this point, okay, we have the tapper shack. We are baking the pine resin. I need to focus. Focus, focus, focus. One thing at a time. This will take care of our power transfer so that we can have our industrial district here. Next thing that we need to do is we need to move this elsewhere. I know that, you know, ideally it would have been it would be closer. But at some point, I'm going to just have to let go of all of this. Okay. Let's see how this goes. All right. This is a upward power shaft. This way, and such that it becomes perfect. Ah, this is perfect. All right. And do we have the haulers to take this away? Eh? All right. So we have that. We have our planks back in action. And we can even use this. All right. We are slowly starting to get where we need to be. And we can start slowly. Slowly? When are we doing slowly? The ultimate goal is... Oh no. And here I have accidentally picked myself up.
Or perhaps at least outliving one's physical form.
Alright, number 2, then. Is Hydrate Gremlin still alive? Hydrate Gremlin is no longer alive, I think. Unfortunately, Okay, you are still alive. 24. 24 is actually not a bad age right now. Oh, God.
Chance at immortality. Or perhaps
Oh,
at
but
least
how?
outliving one's physical form.
Very well. You've gotten your Hydrate Gremlin as requested. Alright, with this, we can start working on our... Alright, there's two-way station. This is two-way. And honestly, I kind of... If I can get away with solid two-way, that would be great. But in the meantime, we kind of want to... With 50 planks here, it's time to expand and improve your quality of life. Hydrate Gremlin second. Well, if you want Hydrate Gremlin second, you know what to do. Okay. Yeah, Ichi-ni-san, yon. Ichi-ni-san, yon. So, at the very minimum, we need to put for you. This was a mistake. Is it a mistake? I think it would be better to have... You know, I don't mind it, ultimately. It'll be fine. With this here,
or perhaps at least I believe
we can
one
shift.
will form.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we can put it, we can set things up such that we will have 6 lumber mills here. And from this, we are going to have to figure out where are we going to put our wider ones. Let's see, the youngest one is you, but you already had your gremlin, so you're now. I did not realize there was a character limit to that. Oh my. Okay, so... How many flags, shooting flags? I need 100. Okay. I have half a mind to just completely obliterate this section here. Like 50 metal blocks. Sure, we can open this up and sink as many... No, let's not sink all the resources we have in here. Let's actually just... I'm going... I may or may not regret this. There may be regret involved. But at this point, it is very much, forget it, we ball, forget it, we ball, forget it, we ball. Ah. Oh, boy. It really doesn't matter, but even if we shifted it 1 over, the amount of spaces is the same, and you'd end up with the same problem on this side of the road. So, them's the breaks. In which case, again, now the question becomes, how do we transfer power out to the other side? And is this other side where we want to do things like or his explosives factory. Well, well. Not quite. Still, better than before. So, we are going to need to blow out under here. That is just unfortunate the way it goes. Now the next question is, if I were to put a tube station, where would it be? Honestly? Maybe here. As long as I can put something... Yeah, it might be here. Or... we can do something silly with maybe even here. You put the tube station up here. You put the ramps... Yeah, you put the tube station here. Or even here, and you just have ramps going up to it. I'm an idiot. No, you can't have that. You know why? Because unlike the folktales who can go over, I need to actually put this under. So it's not gonna actually fit down here. So it would have to go here.
Perhaps there is something you can do for me. That is, if you are brave enough.
Alright, that is a peculiar one, Yuki. But go ahead, do show me. I am awaiting your... I'm awaiting it with rapt attention. So, we're going to have to do a double blowout, I guess? Right, that's fine. We can do a double blowout. Again, not comfortable. But amusingly, we may have actually another shot. Okay. So because we have this line here, we can connect the power and we can perhaps allow this to run a little bit longer. Now, oh my goodness. Of course you have the drown, you like the hydrate, you like the smug. The gremlin one is really cute. The cheese one, for some reason, it speaks to me. I don't know why, but it does. Alright, let's blow through. going to actually blow through this way because of the way... Alright. Jeez, Beaver, the gremlin. Alright, we'll turn the number cruncher off temporarily. Yeah, the system is not working well. I just have to be very, very careful right now. I don't want these guys to get blown up. They're not... Okay, good. You have no idea how much I was holding my breath for that. My goodness. Alright. Alright. With that in place, our section T, and then we want this and this followed by those two. Alright, get to work. Our food supply is remaining okay. I can't actually tell the overall trend. We have the berries, we have the cassava, we have the kohlrabies. But we are kind of struggling in terms of the fermentation, because we did lose the fermenters over here. Alright, excellent. Alright, with this here, need an explosives factory, which we can put here. We'll then put 2 smelters. I'll put 1 smelter in, and then we'll put a wood workshop in. And then we'll put another smelter in. Okay, get to work. Huh? What did our metal blocks get used up on? You're joking. Reasons unknown. Okay, we'll put it back. We'll put it back. Wait, are you even powered? Oh, you even powered. Oh, okay, so the power connection here is still active. How did I... Oh, don't tell me it was a perfect... No, that doesn't take metal blocks. Who takes... Oh. Storage. That is my major mistake. I did not properly set up storage. That's my mistake. I don't have storage. Okay. For now, we'll put it here. We'll put scrap metal here, we'll put metal blocks here, and we'll even go ahead and put treated planks here. Ah, what a foolish mistake I've made. I can actually put the, once this is made, we can put the refiner, the centrifuge here, which will amusingly, very amusingly, allow us there we go. Now. Unfiltrated planks is going to take 300 hours. 10 days. More than 10 days. If I only get like 15 a day, this is absurd. I'm not too fond of the song. Let's at least not having it on stage. On stream. There's a time and place for these, and this stream is neither.
I swear, I just had a drink.
Aye, let us drink. Let's drink. Better or worse, I don't imbibe in or take in any hard drinks. As beneficial it may be to my sanity, not my well-being, honestly. Ah, decoration. Really wants lantern. Actually, what we will do is this. We have small piles. So we'll put outputs here. Inputs can be held outside. Or, actually, what is... We'll put inputs. Some inputs here. Especially good for sanity. I suppose in the long term, that is correct. We have our metal blocks there. All right. Here, we're just going to repeat the same techniques. We're running out of beds. Our food is actually dwindling. Okay. We're down to mangroves and... What is our water situation? Wow. I'm far more strained than I thought I was. We are a bit more strained for resources than I thought we were. That's actually bad. Moving on. We're probably going to want resources. We'll take these out. We simply do not have enough people. Prioritize harvesting kohlrabi. And we might... We have all of this, which goes unharvested. Make this the highest price. There we are. Small loss in science, which... Alright. Now let's put centrifuge back in. What do you mean power's blocked? Really? That does not count? Tell me this still gets powered. Okay. We will put a small storage. A small pile for beaded flags. Even though it is just going to take a while, isn't it? Hello, Lisa. How are you this wonderful Wednesday? Hopefully you are doing well. Really great. How are you? I'm doing okay. It's been a very, very busy day. And way too many things going on. Such as it is. And it's a lot of small problems that have been kind of creeping up bit by bit. You know, that's actually not the right way to express it. I probably need a few minutes to gather my thoughts. Yeah, some of it is work, some of it is just health, some of it is... Hold on. Work, health, setting things up for the stream. So, ultimately, but right now, I think everything is doing okay now. Alright, we are going to want... Even though we are not going to have it doing anything just yet. This... Correct. Ah, goodness. This is not what I wanted. Okay, what I'm going to do... So, what I want to do is have some way to get on top here. Which I actually can't do that easily. Why? No matter how I do it, if I want to have something coming up here, I still need a space for the stairs. So again, going off half-cocked. Those who get chopped, by all means, we'll take those out and we will handle things then. Looks like our food is stable, although even with the additional support, I'm shocked how quickly we are depleting the kohlrabi. Okay, that's good. That is exactly what I was aiming for. Improvements in quality of life. Now, the question now becomes, where should we put our storage? And I'm going to let them run on their own, because it's okay to have them run for a little bit. Do I want to put another 6 here? Or did I want some more lumber mills? Do we have any other thing here that is a smaller... Oh, there are the fermenters. Please. Excellent. And with all of this, we are barely keeping up. That's a problem. We've already taken as much as we can. This is as far as we can possibly go. That's frustrating. So, while this is still being built, it's still gonna take a while. We have to figure out how are we going to set up a storage system. Because having a bunch of you see, we have all of this here. We have all the scrap metal here. We can probably ask for... Yeah, badwater? Oh, well. Alright, looks like as you're oncoming, I will see you all on the other side. Although I already know that some of you are clever enough to avoid such things. Into which I do thank you. Alright, we are recovering our badwater. Although... What do we need extract for nowadays. Oh, a potted garden. Aha. This is our next major step. The question just then becomes where I put it. Thankfully, this does not need any... Oh. It's a little on the far side, but... Yes. That's it. We'll stack them here. Okay. Stack them up here. Coffee is... That's a good question. We want to jump for coffee now. No. We don't have the means to do coffee at the moment. We can start actually working towards the food factory, which will require canola oil, corn, and eggplant. Which means we can start with this area here. Actually, let's do this. Now. All right. Welcome back from Mavs, everyone. You did not miss much. A lot of it was just me thinking out loud to myself. So, we're not going to go the coffee route just yet. We could potentially put an irrigation zone right here. It may help. Alright, so... one thing at a time. See, this is my biggest problem. I cannot focus. Okay, food factory for now. So, the mushrooms will get fermented. Don't tell Autry that, lest she get upset. Drought resistance. These cannot survive drought, which is absolutely hilarious. For now, let's go with this. And we don't have fermenters online just yet. Now the question is, what consumes? Ah, it's the mine. And the problem with this, yeah, it takes 5 of those. All right. So, given how we are putting an irrigation barrier all the way here, where should we put a tube station? Does this give me enough space? It does not. We can't actually... So, I wonder. I really do wonder. Why can I not? Hey, one at a time to the door. Oh my, oh my. Hello, Phantom the Kitsune. Thank you for dropping in. Hello and welcome, Raiders. Give me just a moment to shout you out. There we are. Planet Crafter! Oh! How far have you gotten with that? Have you beaten it yet? Or, like, is this your first or second run? I know, I'm bombarding those questions. It is a fun game. It is one that I've nearly beaten solo. Audra and I have to go back and continue our, Come on, girl. Think. We have to continue our co-op game on Humble. And honestly, between the two planets, I think I like Humble better. Anyways, host stream. And if you have to raid and run, that's fine. Don't worry. I'm just glad to have you here. Just glad to see you show up at all. There are a few runs already, and we decided to do what Armored Waffles company computer is down. Oh. Well, it sounds like things worked out in the end, right? We did years. I mean, given what's under here. Well, hopefully you still had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, the Armored Waffle Enterprise PC went belly up, so we're pausing satisfactory co-op for now. Planet Crafter is fun, though we just found the hidden body. Yeah, the poor guy. The thing is, it's remarkable how far he actually got. I mean, if you look at... These logs are all over the planet, so... He was close. He almost got it. That said, Central Core is terrible. Absolutely terrible, for obvious reasons. Alright. Now, my goal right now is... Where should I put a tube-way station that allows for... in a manner that I can still... that I'm not disrupting the natural... Like, I have this here. This is going to be a natural border because I want to put my irrigation barriers in. So naturally, I will want it to be somewhere here. Because it is going to be separate. It's not going to be a rut. Okay. Ah. I see. It must be on top. which means if we do this here, can the two-way station still... Okay. That was a foolish move of me. However... Why will that not work? Okay, the two-way station should work from below. Like, the two-way should work from below. Okay, I'm going to have to actually just make very sure of this.
You do know that water and electronics don't mix very well, right?
Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at the... Oh my goodness. I just have to find it now. That's a little annoying. I am pretty sure there was an update that says that the two-way station can connect from the bottom. Come on now. Alright. Bug fixes. That uses key zipline connections. That is taste from pine to birch. Well, why was the balance change? The road birch growth time to 7 days. Okay, that helps a lot better. And the mines can have 10, which hopefully means that they will work much faster. Okay, so... There are higher speed and greater flexibility is the possibility of branching and vertical stacking. Okay, so the other thing that... So, what is the call? What will the call be? We will build on top here. That's the call. Which means we are going to have to start because if we blow through there, it's not going to be pretty. That's going to be straight up. Alright. So how far down do we need to blow things? So that's 7. We need to go 1, 2, 3. So we can put some triples right here. And honestly, we're going to have to put... They're going to need some way of getting down. So they're off work, that's fine. We are 21. Again, temporary. Actually, no, we don't want that. Because even if it's down to 3, we still need space to... 3, 2... That is our problem right there. Alright, we'll do it. 1, 2... No, that doesn't make sense. That's even worse. What we need to do, this is non-negotiable. It goes 3 down. We need another 3 to show up here. And... Alright, let's blow this one first. Let's at least start with exploding one of these. Our food is stable. Our water is stable. Okay. We can put any stairs here. This will have to be a 3. Alright. This is going to have to be a 2. Alright. This will also have to be a 2. And this may actually be a 1. Yes, this can be a 1. And now with that gone, let's put in... Alright. It's midday. We are blown out. Okay. Now. we want to put things under here up to this point. And then we'll run it across here. I mean, the other way we could put this is we can have an overland and an underland. Don't even really need to make it. Does this even need to be underground? You know what? I want it underground because... Alright, we'll make it underground. It will be underground and... Right, no, we do not want that there. Okay. Let's start with that for now. And let's put in our two wood workshops here. Do those automatically detonate? Looks like they do. I am impressed. It works well. We're only at 25. Oh no. So... I'm out of housing again. Okay, you are going to harvest cassava. So, this does begin to beg the question of how much of this do we really, truly... Yeah. They're full up on planks. I can't hear if there actually detonate explosives, but up here, just life goes on, right? Alright. Right. We need to put more housing here. Our population seems to be leveling out. Like, I have not increased... I've not added any more breeding pods, but at the same time, the quality of life has started to slowly increase. And we can start replacing some of our planks. And even with all of these gears, we have 4 gear workshops. No, 4, 5, 6, 7 gear workshops, and we are still heavily bottlenecked there. Oh gosh, really? That should consume more of our... There we go. Our demand is not good. Yeah, that is not good. Which means at this point, we might want to start putting the engines back in. Of course, begs the question, where do we put it? So, yeah, that is a good question. Where do we put the engines? We can put it here. It is highly unlikely we're going to need to run around with this. In fact, what is the cost of 300 gears? Okay. I don't know if we are... Oh no. Why is my keyboard being so mean to me? It is being very, very mean to me. I need to send a message to someone. Alright, so we do have a line over here. Which means we can start. It would become something like this. Because with the way this is connected, it's going to have to go down at some point. And we can't put over here. And we think that, okay, let's put one here and one here. Fairly trivial, right? Except if we do this, well, yeah, that connection does not work. I mean, this is the naive way of doing it. And how else are we going to get a connection here. There's no... You see, it goes right over the badwater source. That's not going to work. That is not... that is unacceptable. Because an alternative is this. Well, it's not like we can put... one foolish thing after another, isn't it? Alright. We'll go up. No, this will go up. And across. And we will let the fires of industry continue to burn. Yeah, we have the gears, we have the metal blocks. It's all going according to plan. Excellent. Now we're over here, and actually, is this correct? No, it's incorrect. Oh no. Please tell me. One. Oh no, I have told myself. Alright, take care, Phantom. Thank you for coming by. So. Alright. We are not quite yet there. If we are aiming for... Yeah, we have to really consider things now. See, that will not allow us to have... Unless I... This will only work if I really loft it up. Okay, and we put solid tube buoys all the way up here. Right. Can we potentially burn the candle at both ends? We are consuming planks at a significant rate. How close are we? How close are we? 53. See, we need more power. As silly as it sounds, we just need more power. Now, your priority. Alright, now we have this. I am, admittedly, incredibly amused by the fact that this can be done at all is incredibly amusing. Now, tell me. And we are hoping that this is completed before... Oh my. Oh, you can definitely hear it. How industrious, how industrious. Our supply is... Oh, now our supply is outpacing. Oh, no. Alright, we should be... Nope. Okay, we need both. We do need both running. Because just the fluctuations is going to be far too much. Alright. So this... still working. And it's kind of frustrating that irrigation barrier just costs so much. I could potentially stop a lot of these because we'll move the gears here and we'll have some more of the planks over here. I don't want to put levees in here. It is... Alright, Yuki, thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to have you here. Sleep well, and I hope to see you soon. Alright, Yuki. Thank you for coming by as always. Why? How are we? Oh. Huh. Alright.
Perhaps there is something you can do for me. That is, if you are brave enough.
Alright. We can start thinking of using the mine. We can definitely start growing vines with more here. I want to eat Uyu's cookie one day. One day, perhaps one day. But it will not be today or, frankly speaking, anytime soon. Oh, what? Did you get the blowout? No. No. There's no way you could have exited from there. We do have a lot of idle beavers, which is not bad. Let's set that up. We'll be okay. So let us actually start working on the factory, and it will go here. All right. With this demolished, oh my. So we're approaching the point where we can have mushrooms. But for now, fermented cassava is good. We will want to do corn rations. Eh? Okay. That's on me. That is my mistake. Now, are they smart enough to get the order correct? Okay. We don't have nearly enough cassava. And let's clear this out. That is a little too volatile. And I don't know why it is ending up like this. Okay, instead of too far, we are almost there. You hear that? Those explosions? That, my friend, is the sound of raw grass. Bit by bit. 96. Hey. We're almost there. And after that, we can start putting our contamination and irrigation barriers around. slow and steady indeed. For beavers, that is understandable. We need more housing. I'm actually a little concerned regarding... I've not done anything to... I've not done anything specific in regards to trying to improve their lives. I mean, the food situation is getting better. Where are we at? That should be it. Yes. Okay. We do have a significant amount of dirt. This will be small dirt piles. Where is dirt? Am I blind? No, that was warehouse. I thought I was in piles. There we are. And again, soon, at some point, we will be getting these mushrooms. How are we down here? All right. Eh? Why did you do it that way? Oh. We're dumb. He's... Ah. I really don't like the fact I have to babysit them like this. Yeah, let's... I do not have ×4 speed, which is unfortunate. That is not visited often. This is not... I suppose we can... Oh, yeah, definitely. We can start picking these around, can't we? And these are just clicking and clacking away. And again, not a very very comfortable situation. And I think we're fine here. So let's continue on with this. Alright, goal for the end of the stream. Basically, okay. Alright, we should be able to do it 2 at a time then. Alright. Still in range. I don't know why it takes so long, but 2x2 is better than nothing at all, right? We have a lot of mangroves. We are getting... slow and steady. No, time is up. Alright, you are the major priority for tomorrow. We'll close that off. And I just realized we do not have... We're going to need a lot more metal. A lot more gears, but... I know I will be working at reduced capacity. But right now, the priority is getting this done. It's a 2-day drought. Actually, now that I think of it, and if these guys are going through like this... Alright, so what's stopping me then from simply doing this? What is stopping me? What is stopping me from doing that? Eh? They're stuck? They got themselves stuck? Oh, these guys are... These guys are idiots. These guys are just unbelievable. It's a miracle that these guys can swim and think at the same time. Indeed, not the brightest. I'm hoping that we've hit stability here. Beaver's injured. 15? Excuse me? Why are they injured? This is an intense medical crisis. Like, that is an insane amount of injuries we just sustained. Alright, we now have dirt. Okay. The 14 injuries is an absurd injury rate. Did they get injured building the tubes underground, or did something else happen? I am willing to suspect it might actually be the fact that I am working in a low power setup. Okay. It may be... No, I know why. 20. No, we're fine. We are fine. We can cycle our workforce this way. We have lots of beds. We have... So, in a day, all of this won't matter. And rather unfortunately, though, as much as I try to it's time for I'm to harvest corn. I'm to process corn. All right. Follow two-way. Going up. Gosh, we were losing that much water? It's so tricky sometimes when... Alright. Please tell me now. Yes! Oh my goodness. Concept has been proven. It can be done from the underside. Oh my goodness. We've done it.
I swear, I just had
There it is. Thank you, Toa. I'm glad you're here. How are you doing this wonderful evening? So we have our corn. Next thing we can do is we have an oil press. And wow, we've gotten pretty far. And we can start. Do I want to invest in badwater discharge now? Or do I want... We can go towards Grease Factory. Can't go... Oh no, no. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry everyone. I just knocked over my mug. Everything is fine. Nothing is actually being destroyed. So I know that, I think it was Mad Hatter, would start transitioning into a bot workforce at this point. What I am thinking to do now is... Well, we're not in any major need of... Well, let's think of it. What are our bottlenecks? It is metal blocks, gears, so the thing with these tube stations is that they move at... This is basically at 11. So this block here, this is 1. This here is 13. That is very... This is considered a distance of 11, which is, frankly speaking, remarkable. The next question is, what is our next objective? I think our next objective is to find out where can we... If this area here is going to be an urban center, in fact,
and with a name, it comes to be.
I'm still gonna name it after you. I think let's do this. Whatever I do, it'll be for the next stream. And, well, the next time I stream Timberborn, of course. So, let's see, who can we raid? I know Airu might be on soonish? Let us see who do we have? We have Cats, we have Laura, we have Gummy. Oh my. Oh no, I think... Come on, girl, Saint. Airu's probably coming on. If he is being online, it'll be in another hour. So I think we can go... Let's go over to Gummy. Looks like he's fine Zoshia in Monster of the Wilds. And of course, Zealand is there. Unsurprisingly, probably was killing a few more Chatacabra out of rage because he and Chatacabra have a very, very complicated relationship in that the Chatacabra tends to find a lot of his camps, destroys it, and out of principle, he destroys them back. In any case, what is tomorrow? I believe... See, this is how scattered I am. I actually don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So, let me check. Oh my. Satisfactory! Oh, right, Satisfactory. So, we will be doing Satisfactory. And it will still be on my own, but hopefully, we'll enjoy it. Wait, Rico! Hello, Rico. My goodness. Hello, Rico. You're catching me near the end of the stream. How are you doing, though? Yeah, don't worry, Rico. This is kind of the time. I had a good stream, and in fact, I'm rather excited. I got two things done that were kind of very important, and one of them has performed beyond my wildest expectations. In any case, tomorrow will be Satisfactory. If someone wants to join in, I'll see how it works, but for now, all I know, it will be just me on my own. Yeah, I'm currently going to bed myself. Rest well, Rico. And everyone, you too. Everyone, take care of yourself, rest well, and until I see you all again, safe travels.